And said, only love can conquer hate, and only light can eradicate darkness. You see, if you try to fight darkness with more darkness, it just gets darker and darker, and it will take us as a nation down that proverbial rabbit hole that Alice in Wonderland once said that where things get curiouser and curiouser. Yes, only love can really conquer hate. But do we find ourselves sinking deeper down that hole? I often wonder about it myself. And I often ask myself, where are we going with all of this negativity? Because, see, if you battle negativity with more, then positivity just falls by the wayside. What happens to the goodness? The goodness gets lost. Are we lost and devoid of goodness today, in this day and age? Well, I think that is something very important that we should talk about. So come on, cousins, and let's pod about it.
In a world fraught with confusion, one man will break his silence.
Oh my goodness, welcome to another episode of Word to the Wise with the exclamation point. Who am I? Well, I'm just your friendly neighborhood liaison, your tour guide for this journey that we call life. Yeah, Terry Patrick coming at you right here on Word to the Wise podcast, and you can be able to catch me on all of these channels that you see scrolling right down there below. My goodness, before we get started, we are talking about the goodness. What does that mean when I say that to you? The goodness. I can tell you where I got my goodness from, and I always got to give it up for Pops and Fat Mama, who brought me into this world and instilled I would say, a ethic inside of me, that you treat people the way that you want to be treated. You treat people with respect. But let me ask you something. How do you treat respect? Do you give it? Is it the default? Do you give respect automatically because that's how you want to be treated yourself? You want to be treated with respect? Well, you got to give respect. Or do you make people earn it? Because, see, when you earn my respect, you have it. If I give it to you and you disrespect me, well, I can take my respect and just grab it and take it right back. It is no longer yours, but if you earn it, how do you treat it? Do you issue out kindness, or do you reserve that for those who deserve it? Because I look at the world that we live in today and I ask myself, where is the goodness? What happens? What happened to the goodness that we are always talking about inside of the scripture, the goodness? I know that the people that are listening to the news right now, I'm one of them. Cousin, I got to raise my hand. I read too much. It is so much information out there that it will get you into a feeling of depression. It is almost like it's hard for me to even keep up with the amount of information that's being bombarded on to me. And then you start reading and watching the news. When the last time you sat down and watched the entire news episode? Not clips, the entire news.